Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Pacers. A floor spacer and shot eraser, Miles Turner, the definition of a modern-day big man, and looking to make his presence felt as they prepare for their contest against the Spurs. Pacers, Spurs, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's a look at some stats for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Here's Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Back to Halliburton. Hauled in by Paul. Outside Wembanyama. Paul looking it over. Back to Wembanyama. Indiana with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Halliburton for 3, nails it from 3.
Boy, the defense was tough right there, but Halliburton just locked in, kept his focus, and knocked it down.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by San Antonio. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
And the first one at the line is good.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good, and even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Halliburton on the wing. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Castle. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Barnes with the rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Here's Vassell. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Nembhard outside. Turner with it. Siakam outside. Off target with the 3. Spurs lead by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And it's Trey Jones in for Chris Paul. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. .157 left to play in the first. Walker passes to McConnell. Toppin outside. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Toppin.
Plenty of resistance inside, but he took a good angle.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks. Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Pacers trail by 5. Siakam outside. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Jones, the pass to Collins. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepard. Here's Collins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. Sohan outside. And his first shot of the game, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Again, Indiana.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Castle. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. Castle for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Pacers trail by 3. They've got Trey Jones. Zach Collins out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3, small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Indiana. Here's Castle. 9 points for him in his last game. Over Halliburton, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got his first bucket in this one. Halliburton with the ball. Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Halliburton outside. Back to McConnell. Shoots off the step back. And Collins with the big block. Pass to Castle. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Great D that time from Halliburton.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Walker's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Jones. Back to Sohan. Pass to Castle. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Pacers trail by 6. Toppin outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana with a rebound. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Got it.
Halliburton's size playing to his advantage there.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Over Toppin, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. San Antonio, Vassell comes in for Collins, and it's Chris Paul in for Sohan.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Vassell against Matherin. Turner, a screen on Vassell. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Castle. Barnes against Siakam. Barnes passes to Vassell. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Matherin with some nice D.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Siakam. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Here's Paul. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And that one drops. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Matherin against Vassell. His first shot coming late. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Pass to Paul. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Vassell against Matherin. Now here's Vassell, tightly guarded, and it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball, but in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza. Nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Now here's Siakam. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Halliburton. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And it's tied up with that one. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
That puts him in the lead. Mathurin's got 5.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Vassell, a screen on Halliburton. Up top, Paul, defended by Halliburton. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Indiana leading. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Halliburton inflicting some pain with that throwdown. My goodness, young fella.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
From the court is your squad. Who wants a T-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell. He's covered by Mathurin. And the foul is called. He missed it, So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
The first one falls.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
It's both from the stripe. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Halliburton surveys the floor. Turner, a screen on Paul. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Vassell with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle, defended by Halliburton. And he... Oh! Wembanyama crashing down!
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a one-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama using his length inside. Goodness.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Left side Mathurin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Chris Paul. And the second free throw is good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Indiana trailing here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Collins outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Siakam against Vassell. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's give it up for your Spurs Ice Squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. 5th, the Spurs.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter. Vassell's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's McConnell. Still no points. Walker sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Trey Jones.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's Toppin, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Jones. And here's Sohan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Obi Toppin.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
No good on that one.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Siakam.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Johnson against Walker. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Collins with a screen on Walker. Johnson with a bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Tie game in San Antonio. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them.
Oh, wow! Tyrese Halliburton!
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Collins with a screen on McConnell to the middle. The shot inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. McConnell against Jones. Halliburton for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The Pacers making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Sohan. Neesmith covering. Sohan, the pass to Champagny. From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance. And the Spurs lead by 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Pass to Sohan. Shoots over Neesmith. The shot by Sohan, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Neesmith with it. He's against Sohan. On the wing, Nimhard. 6 to shoot. Back to Neesmith to take the lead. Counted from distance. Neesmith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Halliburton against Jones. Champagny, the pass to Sohan. Outside Jones. 3-pointer, no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Walker passes to Toppin. Here's Halliburton. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth. He can't hit that time. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Over Paul. Halliburton misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton against Paul. Halliburton on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Down low. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam against Paul. Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by Castle.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
And here's Turner from the arc. And connects from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Already in year one, Wembanyama hitting shots in crucial parts of the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting during the hour. Tyrese Halliburton. On the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
.23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. The 3 from Barnes. The Pacers pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Off the mark. And so it's Indiana winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.